Hi, me again. Urban planner, urban designer who is just morbidly fascinated by this pornographic obsession with car parking exhibited by the right-wing parties and the Social Democrats in the run-up to the Copenhagen municipal election. It's sad, but it's also hilarious. In a previous reel, I crunched the numbers about how the vast majority of Copenhageners do not even own a car, and those who do, most of them use it as a luxury item. So let's crunch some more. Let's have a look at how much space parking takes up in Copenhagen at the moment. There are 294,000 parking spots, private and public, in Copenhagen and Frederiksberg. So I'm thinking, what would they look like if they were all lumped together side by side? What is the total area? Well, that's what it looks like. The entire medieval city center paved over for car parking. Here's another angle. Oh my God. But what about if we made a proper parking lot, one with space for circulation, aisles, ramps, all those things? Normally what we would do is multiply that area by 2.5. Look at that beauty, that monument to the golden age of car-centric urban planning, which was 70 years ago. Why are we even talking about this? Oh yes, look at that. Yes, you can see it from outer space, out in the room, Yes, we can show the whole world exactly how progressive we are here in Denmark. Hold kæft, det er smukt det der. This graphic from Green Transition Denmark says that if all Copenhageners had a car, we would need 460,000 car parking spots. And if we put them together in one building, they would fill all of the iconic lakes. And that structure would be 20 stories tall. So here's a shitty rendering of what that might look like, which I made with a hangover. Oh, but we can build underground parking, put all the cars underneath the ground. We have lots of money. Yeah, I did a reel about that as well, about how one underground parking spot will take 900 years to pay off with the current parking prices. 900 years. The Social Democrats say that they want to rent 73,300 private parking spots for public use. The city of Copenhagen already rents 2,100 of them, so luckily we know the price. Renting 73,300 parking spots, 1.39 billion Danish kroner per year. And the logistics of this is insane. The city would have to run a mass negotiation campaign across the entire city's property landscape. So the Social Democrats are essentially proposing to build a bureaucratic machine capable of brokering, securing, maintaining, policing thousands of public-private micro leases. It would take years to get this thing up and running. This is where we came from, people. Kriminalgade, just an example, 1907. Streets for people. Then we fucked up like everybody else did in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. We paved over paradise. But then we realized our mistake and we modernized and we progressed. Now 3 political dinosaur parties want to drag us back into transportation's Neolithic age. Luckily, you can stop the dinosaur rampage on the 18th of November.